It's ranking releases time. What's up, guys? Welcome to VKH Live. Give me one quick second while I test and mess around with the connection a little bit here. YouTube is telling me I have a bad connection. Let me know if it's buffering for you. YouTube also lies to me. So... we'll just give people a moment to filter into chat if there is anybody that is able to make this stream. I know it's at a weird time. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Yep, see, there we go. The health is good. The stream health is good. Yep, I was right. There we go. All right, and let's do a quick little transition here. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome. This is the ranking releases stream, Kizu edition. Looks like I'm coming up okay there. I am your host, Jeff DeWitt. So today we're going to be talking about, I'm basically going to be treating this as a kind of an announcement stream for Kizu. And I think a lot of these I think all the streams tonight, they are just going to be like a kickoff stream, so to speak, for the ranking releases. So basically, for those of you who don't know, we do these surveys, survey streams. A lot of our regular viewers quite enjoy them, I hear. Basically, we take it, we pick an artist, we pick a type of release, we make a survey, we send it out to the fans of that artist and have them rank those releases from favorite to least favorite. And then we aggregate them together and show the like the top 5 or so as a result. And it's just kind of fun to see. It's nothing serious. It's all for fun. You know how it goes. It's all pretty much just kind of to just have some fun and see what people think of, see what fans of certain artists think about different types of releases. So Kizu, so we announced all of these. We put them all out a few days ago. I don't think originally the plan was to have them out a little bit earlier, but I was unfortunately delayed due to a series of technical issues some of you may have witnessed in the beginning and middle of the week. So I had to fall back and put duct tape on the stream, metaphorically. So basically, we started a little late with that. So as a result, we have a few submissions in already. I'm gonna go ahead and extend the general time period of these ranking releases streams for like another week or two, and then we will probably around the end of the week, maybe a week from now or 2 weeks from now, do one big grand total ranking releases stream for all of these different ones. So for tonight, I'm just going to go through some of the stuff that I do that usually takes up the bulk of the ranking releases streams, and just kind of include this in the kickoff. It should actually work pretty well to warm people up into like what they're actually going to be voting on. Usually I go over so I'm going to go over the artists and and the specific type of releases that we're covering, or that we're having you guys rank. So in Kizu's case, we just straight up said songs, like all of their songs, which is a little bit ambitious. So we'll see how many people we're able to get for that. We may later on down the road just do a singles one. I think I'm gonna wait until the release of the next release is announced. If the next release they announce is another single, then we'll just wait till that single comes out in 2019 and get and do ranking releases then and do the singles. If it's a or maybe the PVs, I'll ask the viewers. If it's not a single, something like an album, we may just do one preemptively ahead of that. So kind of depends. Let me know if you're a Kizu fan in the comments or in the Discord what you would prefer coming up after this one, because I know the Kizu songs ones are quite ambitious. But anyway, the link is in the description to vote, and it's very straightforward and simple. I'll show you shortly, but first I'm going to kind of go over some of Kizu's music, since we are ranking all of their songs. So yeah, I actually, Kizu is a band that we're going to be covering in a more in-depth stream on them tomorrow, but since we are ranking their songs, I can talk about them specifically here. They have a really impressive catalog so far. It's not very big, but they really don't have a bad song, and they don't, and most of the songs that they have, I would say, are like good, somewhere between good and excellent, with a few that it's like it just kind of depends on if it's your thing or not. But that is historically what's kind of nice about Kizu, is that all of their songs really are really solid for a small indie band. So if you're looking for a lot of bang for your buck when you're picking out releases that you can only get as a single or as a physical single, I would strongly recommend looking into Kizu if you haven't already. If you like to browse CD Japan. Because you actually do get a lot of bang for your buck. The singles themselves are fairly affordable on CD Japan. Even like this most recent one, Zero, is quite cheap. There's only 2 songs, but they are 2 solid songs. The artwork is very interesting. I'm personally making it a 2019 New Year's resolution to kind of investigate collecting a lot of cooler looking releases, or releases that have special meaning to me, or releases that have a really cool album artwork. And Kizu's definitely on my list, because they're both affordable and high quality for what you're getting, and you get just a bunch of cool songs usually. And it's to the point where even their 4th single, Steroid, it comes in 2 types, and I almost prefer the B-side Buta off of Steroid, that comes with both types, to the A-side. It's kind of like that level of consistent quality. Nakaniwa is and Utsukushiki Hibi are the 2 type exclusives, and they're both interesting. They're kind of they both kind of depend on what sort of mood you're in for Kizu. But really, it's they are so cheap that I could get both types potentially. If it was me personally. But there's a lot of non-PV tracks that I would say, even from a early era, that are quite enjoyable. I know their 2nd single, Kawazu. There were some viewers and some VKH viewers and readers in our Discord that quite enjoy Love Song, which is a B-side on there. I like Elise on there, and Jugo. They're all actually pretty good. Ashimai also, which was their 1st single, also had some killer B-sides. I think my favorite one out of there was let's see how we say this. Heno Moheji, which was the 2nd B-side on one of the types. Very, very impressive single or song. It's very catchy. It's got a 6 slap bass line. It's got a lot of cool things to cool elements to it, catchy hooks, but at the same time it's quite heavy. There's just a lot of variety, hell of variety for a B-side. What else do we have here? Tenchu, which was the other secondary B-side on Oshimai, was also quite intense and solid and fast and speedy and badass. I would say it's it's really solid as well. Now, what was the one that I was looking for specifically? Is it? Yeah, okay, it is Elise. I want to circle back to Elise from Kawazu, their second single. That one is very appropriately titled because the guitar riff that they're using, the da na 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 na, is based off of the classic Fur Elise, which is a very popular Beethoven composition. So it's literally like a banger kind of breakdown heavy song with the guitar riff and the hook taken off of Beethoven's Fur Elise. Quite enjoyable. And then so I've kind of jumped around here across the singles, and then I'll jump back to their third single, Kizu, which was also quite enjoyable. I think out of all of these, the B-side I enjoyed the most is Ura Mibushi, which was the main B-side on that. They have a beautiful live performance, I think, of this song on their YouTube channel. And it's just it's basically like it's kind of like a hard rock ballad in a way. Really nice blend of piano and acoustic guitar and some some hard riffs as well. But there's just a very like hypnotic or like whimsical feel to it in the like gloomily whimsical, I guess, feel to it in the chorus. It just kind of mesmerizes you a little bit. So this was kind of my motivation for like just going straight for the running straight for the ranking the songs themselves. I think it's worth it personally. But we'll see if we don't get enough votes, like over the next week or two, maybe we can, I'll just show off the few people, the handful of people who voted individually, but we shall definitely see. But yeah, again, for anyone who's joining, this is these streams tonight. They are we're treating them as like a kickoff stream where we kind of go into everything besides revealing the results of the stream or of the surveys, because I do want to give these surveys a bit more time to get some more responses. So if you are someone who filled out the survey, please share the survey around, and we'll reconvene and go through all of these, all of the results themselves, probably in one big stream, so we can kind of use these as a time to kind of talk about, the specific artist and the type of release that we're ranking, and maybe like individual strategy, so to speak. I can show off the survey in just a second, but first let me double check this stream, and then I'm gonna, let's see. Okay, cool. So we are coming in okay. So I think the last thing that I'll show off before signing off is let me see if I can get myself set up for this. Throw that over there. Throw that over here. Throw this over here. let's see how it looks if I just... Yeah, you know what? I will just go ahead and say, screw it. I'm going to show the screen and try not to mind boggle you guys too much for too long. But let's go ahead and show this. And then I can move this off screen. And let's see how that looks on the stream itself. Yeah, see, now I have Kizu songs stuck in my head. Yeah, okay, cool. I nailed it. Sweet. Yeah, so this is the survey that the link will take you to in the description. All we need is just your YouTube display name and email address in case we want to like shout you out or just know like if it's just it's to identify you to prevent spam or anything like that. So we're not going to send you anything. We don't need any of that. We just want your vote. And then here you have okay, so you can rank the songs here from favorite to least favorite. You can do it like this. We're dealing with 18 here. I've ordered them chronologically. That goes newest to oldest release, so newest to oldest single, and then by track list. So these are the 2 from the 0 single. These are the 4 from the Steroid single. There's Kizuato, Kawazu, Oshimai, etc. And then you can kind of pick and choose. You can either do it like this and like put this as 4 and it'll go like that. Or what you can do is which I prefer, is you can like drag and drop like this. It kind of makes it a lot easier to look at. So I'll kind of brainstorm a little bit like what I would want to be looking at in terms of how I would rank these, which is that I feel like I would probably put a handful of the singles that I really prefer, like the lead tracks, towards the top. Just because I think there are there's about 3 that I really 3 to 4. I would say the majority of the lead tracks on the singles I would put towards the top. There would really be, and then right after that, there's a bunch of B-sides that might push down maybe a track like Kawazu. So like Buta almost I might even put ahead of some of these. I would actually put it at maybe number 2. I really like Buta. If you guys want to check out what that is, there's a lyric video of the full song on Kizu's channel. It's quite badass. And then, I very much enjoy this track. I enjoy Waru Yume. I enjoy all of these songs, quite frankly, but there's a few that really blow me away. Really scratch a certain kind of itch. So yeah, as you can see, it's not too wild. I don't think it's too difficult. So that's like maybe a preliminary top 10, just doing it off the top of my head. And then you can do all of the rest. That took me like just a few minutes or whatever. And then if you want to spend extra time on it, go for it. It's really not as, it's really, I think you guys got this. So, okay, with all that, with all that being said, let's see. Let me hide this. Yeah, so I think that's going to be about it for Kizu. We will reconvene at a later date to get the results, so make sure you get the survey below, and I will see you guys in a little bit. We're going to do the same thing with the other ones, with the other ones on the schedule. Holiday schedule kind of has the rest of the streams for this week, for tonight and this weekend. Tonight it's all ranking releases, kind of overviews and stuff like that. So yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to vote if you enjoy this kind of content, if you enjoy these kinds of streams. Hit like and share around. It helps us out. If you want help, if you need help like ranking them, or you want to talk about it with someone, or you want to meet more Kizu fans, strongly recommend you join our Discord. We definitely have a fair amount of Kizu fans in there at the moment, and you can meet all kinds of friends and bond over all kinds of different bands. Good group of people there. So with that, thanks a bunch, guys. I will catch you in a bit. Peace out.